This is the real Tom Rose, and we're dealing with it's a geometry question, circles, obviously, dealing with ratios. And anytime I'm dealing with ratios and geometric figures, it starts to get a little confusing. So what I like to do is just start writing down things that I know and start naming things. Then I can start writing down equations that I know to be true, which will allow me to suck out some correct answers. So for example, in this equation, let's just start naming a couple of things. So it's a circle. They tell us arc ABC has length 2 pi. So I'm going to draw that in and just write in the 2 pi that we know. I'm also going to write in, let's name the radius. So OC, that's a radius, right? I'm going to call that R. They want us to give them the area of the circle, which I know I can get if I get R, because it'll just be pi r squared. So I'm gonna focus for a second on just getting R. So the circumference of this circle, is equal to pi times d, or 2 pi r. Right, so if the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, that's the whole thing. I also know that 1/3, so they told us this is an angle of 120, which is a third of the whole circle. So a third of the circumference. So 1/3 of the circumference of the circle, I know is equal to 2 pi. But I know that's also equal to 1/3 of the total circumference, which is 2 pi r. So if 2 pi equals 1/3 of 2 pi r, then I know that r equals 3. So let me show you how the algebra works out on that. So cancel out the 2 pi, which is on both sides. And what you end up with is 3 equals r. So now that I know r is 3, I can figure out the area, because the area of the circle is equal to pi r squared, which is equal to pi, now 3 squared, which is equal to 9 pi. So that took a really confusing question and it turned it into a pretty simple process. And you saw that the numbers actually worked out pretty well, which is a nice courtesy of this problem.